Hello learners. So in last video we have set up our RHEL lab server with GUI mode and which is being registered to our developer subscription and it is visible on our hybrid cloud console as well. So here you can see this is the system which is being registered and we have this system already working. We have tried to update the system, logged in and everything is perfect fine. Okay, so now we have the two system. One is our rel 9 GUI and the other one is the rel 9 which is a CLI based, right? So if you want to change this display name, so how you can do it, just click there and you can edit the display name and whatever the name you want to give, just give it. But since it is inside plugin is already installed, right? So it will fetch that host name automatically from your server, right? Display name is this one, but this is your host name. Okay, so now in this video we will gonna set up our Fedora workstation. That is straightforward. So in last video we have seen that this is the archive location for all Fedora older ISOs which is already been updated in our document, and I have downloaded this Fedora ISO file as well. So here you go. So let's quickly jump to the Oracle VirtualBox and create a new machine called Fedora. Let's name it to 34, Fedora hyphen 34. And what we can do is we can select our virtual data center, which is in my case is drive F, and then you can map that ISO. So ISO is listed there and it is being automatically changed the OS distribution and OS version. I don't want the unattended guest installation. I just keep my memory, 2 GB of memory and 2 CPU, and let's keep it to 25. Okay, so I 25 as a part of uh, disk size I am giving to my machine. So let's quickly finish and let's verify that do we have that network as a NAT because I need a network connection. Okay, that is perfectly fine. So let's quickly start our machine. Okay, meanwhile the machine got started. Let me show you one thing. This machine rel 9, right? If you let me go back. If you see this what you call it rel 9 GUI, right? And if you check that advisory, right? Or maybe the next section which is a vulnerability compliance content. So this is showing me that okay, this is something that it is showing that okay, this is the advisory, right? If you go to the vulnerability, so there also probably if something some different version is there, then it will match, right? But this kind of information is not listed for me for what rel 9 servers. If you go there under the advisory, right? It is saying that this system is not connected to Insight yet. Vulnerability same, right? On top of this, you can see that it is giving me suggestion, right? Your Insight client is not reporting because we haven't installed it. We never installed it. If you want to install it, so this is the command which you can use. Just copy and go to your server and just hit that. So it will automatically install this Insight client as well as it will get registered to your portal as well. Okay, so let it run. Let's jump to the Fedora. Okay, it is still being loaded, so we'll keep an eye on this as well and we'll see what is happening to our Insight client as well. Okay, it is saying it is already uh, installed, so probably only the registration we need to do. And on the right side, you can see that our installation is also started. By default, we forgot to choose the directly install, so it has chosen that check the media and then it will gonna install. So it will take 1 or 2 minutes more for the installation, which is perfectly fine for me. So you can see that successfully registered host rel 9 automatic scheduling for insight has been enabled. So in every 24 hours, it will automatically send the report towards your uh, portal, right? So it is starting to collect the insight data for rel 9. If you go and just give a refresh, so probably it will show you the data. It is already there. So let's give a quick refresh and let's see if we get the data. If not, maybe it will come in some time because it's still collecting that data for this box and then it will need to send the report towards your console portal, right? Okay, it is not yet being sent. So you need to wait few more minutes and then it will be visible here. Okay, this is a different machine. I don't want this. I want my Fedora to be up. Okay, it is almost 95% is check is done. Yeah, it's good. It's already started. So this is also a kind of Anaconda based, right? Because since this is a kind of parent of your rel, right? So in rel we have seen that we have that Anaconda window where we have a different parts. Where we have selected the host name, where we have registered our server, where we have given some disk size, some kdump, and other users, right? All other options were there. In this also we find the same except the registration because Fedora is a community-based project, right? So there will be no registration required. You will directly get and install and run your application, test your application and everything, right? So in a moment the Anaconda will start and then we'll see how it looks like. Let's see. Okay, it is still collecting. So let it collect and we'll focus on our Fedora. So it's keep on working, keep on going on this. So just give me a second. It will be there in a few minutes. Okay. Yeah, it is almost there. Let me pause. Maybe it is taking time, unnecessary. Okay, now we got it, right? So let's select the language as the English and let's hit on continue. And remember in the rel installation also we got the same kind of window, right? But it is not rel, it is Fedora server. So I have chosen this. So it will be in the next screen. You can see we have the keyboard, we have the installation source, which is a local media. Obviously, we don't have anything on the network and anything because this is completely local. And installation destination, obviously, you need to select, right? You need to partition. So I am choosing that automatic partitioning here. Then the language support, software selection. So I will go with the server edition, and these are the additional software uh, packages or maybe the tools available to this server edition. I will go with the default one. Then you have the network and host name, right? So I will just name it as Fedora 34, and this is the Ethernet already as a NAT solution. It is automatically connected to the internet. So I'm good. Date and time, it has chosen my time zone. Let's choose the root password. So root password is I'm gonna set. Okay, let me see. Yeah, it is there. Allow root SSH login with the password. Yes, I need a login, right? So let's done. And I think we are good. So let's start the installation. So it will take little time to install it, right? Meanwhile, we'll see what is happening to our inside. So here you can see what it has done is it has returned that facts to on this and uploaded inside data to rel 9 account on this 317. So let's see, it is 317, right? So we are sending the data to this account and this is the account. So let's quickly refresh and see what all data we get for this. Do we have any vulnerability for this server or any advisory for this server. So we'll see. Yeah, it is getting started. So we are good for Fedora as well. And here you can see, right? This server is being detected a two vulnerability for this. Now you can see that we have the data, right? We have the insight of your server, right? So this is that the power of this insight client or the light speed you can say. Right now it can read each and everything where you are running, what is your virtual box, release date, right? With the kernel version, release version, last boot time when you were last rebooted. So let's focus on this vulnerability. Compliance is again that open escape you can set that policy, right? So that we will not talk about, and I will not uh, give you a suggestion like how you can do it, right? But what you can do is you can just quickly check that CVID, what CVID is it is saying, because it will take you to that different kind of console. See, earlier we were on inventory, we were on system, and now we are under on CVID. So this is a CVID which is saying that a flow was found in the libdiff library, some libraries there, and this is the server which is being uh, affected from this, right? So you can plan that remediation. You can see that, right? What you can do, you can just go and you can plan that. Okay, plan name you can give that. Okay, weekly, monthly, daily, whatever that 20 action point or all this, and you can just create an auto reboot. Once that is done, right? So it will get automatically rebooted that, and it is a playbook remediation. So it is a ready-made playbook, right? You don't need to write anything. Automatically it will be taken care, right? But I will not go as of now today. We'll see that on other day on the dedicated video. So let me go back to the rel 9 and just go to the vulnerability. And if you scroll down here, so it will also give you the same thing. You can see, right? And this is the playbook, and I think we can run directly from here as well. Yeah, you can just go and you can run from here, right? Manage colon or edit status, whatever that you were doing. So that is how that you can plan that these vulnerability. So now you can see that there are a hell lot of vulnerability, but I just wanted to see what I just wanted to the available only, which is like applicable to my box, so that you can do it. Okay, that's kind of additional information, but I don't want you to misguide here, because this video is purely for your Fedora. So Fedora is currently going on, so it will take 10 to 15 minutes more, because we have around 600 packages, and out of that almost 50% is done, right? So what I will do is I will just take a pause for here, and once it is done, then we'll come back, we will reboot our system, and we'll see with our root user like how that server it's almost same only, right? There is nothing else, because it will be a CLI based system. The server addition we have done. But if you want a additional version, right? So let me take you to the Fedora organization website. So if you wanted to download, right? So here you can see that you have the workstation as well. You have this Plasma desktop, you have the server community, you have the for IoT, Core OS Cloud, right? So this is the 44 later. On this, you cannot download the previous archived version. So for that, you need to go to this. So let's say if you want a workstation, not the server. So just come back, and from server you can come to the workstation, right? And then you can choose your architecture and then choose your ISO, and whatever the ISO you can see that almost 2 GB you can download it and you can install it, right? So that's the way that you can get a different you can see that the cloud container everything, right? Let's see what we have in under cloud. So under cloud, we have these images, right? So you can say that QCow, row, libvirt, virtual box, right? So it is already there. These are the vagrant box. You can just get and start your machine. Yeah, this is something regarding this. It is the Core OS you can see, And these are the some extras packages. And if you want to, this is for the IoT, right? So basically, it is a archive for each and every version which you can see here, right? Get Fedora if you go there. So almost all these stuff we have already there. And this is something that just read me. So it is saying that to use this repository in yum add a file, right? So you can add this as your. So you will have that. Extras, extra debug, right? You also want to make sure that you imported this. So you need to import this GPG key as well so that it will get the authenticity, okay, from where you are getting all this, right? So all these packages will be done. So these are the extras, and this will be a dynamic repo for 326, right? And this is also the same thing. These are the extras, which is kind of GPG key, what we have in 6. So yeah, these are the RPMs, right? So if you want to deal with these repo list, right? So let this installation finish, and then I will show you how you can set this in a repository. Okay, what we have, okay, core already we have seen. Let me go back to the projects, and here we can see the live project it is saying. So you need to understand first like what we have all this, right? This is the Fedora secondary EPEL also you can see like if you want to go to for a EPEL, right? Let's say I want to check for EPEL 10. So this is the uh, archive version for the EPEL 10. But we want to focus on our Fedora and Linux, and then we have this release. Then we have this update. There you can just get the updates regarding for all these. But we will focus on this today on this repository part. Okay, so let give some time to this installation and then I will come back and will log in and will try to set up this repo in our system. All right, so let's wait. Okay, Fedora was quick, so it has installed. Let me reboot and then we'll see and try to configure these repos. So it is getting rebooted and we'll take a putty session because we need to copy paste the thing. It is coming up. I just need IP to log into this box from the putty and then we'll see whether it is able to do or not. So it's root and the password we have set. It's logged in. So the IP is this one. Where's the putty? Let me just give a 10.0.2.15. Let's see if we have that service is running. Yes, it is running. But why it's not reaching 10.0.2.15? Okay, it's not reaching, so probably we need a different interface. With the NAT, I think it will not work. But let me give one more try here. System CTL status firewall D. Firewall D is running. So let me stop this. And now let's give a try. So it stopped and the service is running, so it should work, but I think with NAT it will not work. Yes, so what we need to do is let me quickly power off this machine and I will give one more what do you call it, that interface from that internal network, and using that IP we'll try to connect on this box. So let's go to the in virtual Oracle VirtualBox, go to the settings of this, go to the next, enable the next interface and attach it to something called host only adapter, and let's connect it to the number 2, because what I want is I want to be part of the same, it is a virtual host only Ethernet. Okay, so that we can, if required, so that we can connect from the RHEL 9 machine as well. So it is on this network, right? And quickly start it. Because this is the network which we have created. It is also connected to this, it is also connected to this, relay is also connected. So this is all in one network. So probably we, if required, so that we can connect to the same network to that different machine, right? So Fedora installation was very smooth and it has just started with that interface, and we'll grab the IP. Let me close this putty session. I don't need this one. I need a fresh putty session where I will go and I will log into this my machine. And this is the repo which I need to configure. Okay, it's up now. Let's log into again. Root and the password. I think we need to type again. Yeah, there was a typo. This time it worked. And you can see that we have that different IP 168 something something is coming. So let me take a new session and I will say 192.168.139.11, but it will not, okay, it will work. Let's see, maybe they have already allowed this firewall. Yes, it is working. Perfect. So let's do one thing. Let's quickly copy this, right? And I will explain later how you can do and all this. So as of now, let's see what we have under fedora.repo. There are hell lot of already, so let's see what repos we have. So we have this Fedora, we have this update modular and everything, right? But I wanted to update my repo, right? So what I will do is I will say extra.repos. Okay, that is a extras.repo. That is a good name. I will just paste, right? And then I will gonna import the GPG keys from this. It is done now. Okay, import could not resolve host download. So we let's try with wget whether it is working or not. Okay, it is not getting exported. Maybe it is not a valid thing. But if you see now we have these two repos enabled, extras and the extra debug might be it's not there. How come? Yeah, but anyways, that's a long story. I will not go in deep what is happening, why it's not resolving and everything. But the thing is, this is your Fedora server which we have installed, and we have this, right? So it's almost have everything as of now. It can, you can update, you can create your user, you can test, right? Probably we'll try to uh, run some command on Fedora as well apart from the rel. But yeah, that's it how it is. So what I'm thinking is, though we have this CentOS Rel 9 server is already running, right? So I will create a new image builder, Rel 9, sorry, CentOS 9 video, and I will quickly create a VMDK, then download it, and we'll create one VM, and we'll show you how quickly you can do it that. Okay, so that's how that it works. Basically, you can see that it is failing for that extra as well. Okay, so that was the quick one from the Fedora server installation. And if you like the Fedora, you can go with Fedora. If you like Red Hat, then you can go with the Red Hat. Okay, so let me know in comment in what sort of lab server you have built up for this course, so that will go in deep and will uh, like continue to our journey. Okay, so till then, I will take a leave and I will meet you in the next video. So stay happy, stay learning. Thank you. Bye bye.